Call 999, there's been a robbery. Jordan Marr flashes leather. The official falling over, it just never gets old. Call 999, there's been a robbery.
Three, two, one, chuck your duck.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the PhanTV Preview Show. I'm Dan, and
I'm Amber.
what have we got coming up tonight, Amber? Sorry, we've
So
got
we are
producer Matt
going
giving
to
us all
have a
sorts of
look.
weird signals.
We're going to have a look at the final weekend of the league, the Phantoms games against the Hull Seahawks and the Leeds Knights, and the current versus best case playoff groups. Please get your comments in though, and we will try and include them as we go through the show. And before we start, remember to like and subscribe and click the notification bell to be told when we release new content here at PhanTV.
Okay, and coming up first, we have the news. Amber.
Okay, so let's start by talking about Cam Huff. He is officially the single season goal scoring record holder with 63 goals so far. I'm sure that will change, hopefully with many more still to go. So congratulations to Cam for that. The Milton Keynes Lightning are delighted to announce the return of Pete Russell as head coach and director of hockey. Russell previously has led the Lightning during one of the club's most successful periods in the club's history between 2015 and 2018, delivering cup and playoff success, so I wish him the very best. And Sean Easton re-signs as head coach for the Romford Raiders for the 2026 to the 27 season. Very exciting news.
Yeah, Sean has actually been very instrumental in developing a lot of the Raiders players as well. So I think we're going to see a lot more homegrown talent there for Romford. coming through, which will be very good for them.
Will.
In terms of other news, National Division top 5 point scorers, 2 of whom have already gone over 100 points. Obviously, Luke Fryer and Yanni Larkinen. However, positions 3 to 5, so Jake Bricknell from Bristol Pitbulls, he is currently sat on 99 points. Cam Huff sat on 98 points. And Eric Henderson of the Telford Tigers are sat on 96 points. A good weekend for those 3 could see them all also hit 100 points this season. However, it's also worth bearing in mind that if Cam Huff picks up 2 more points than Jake Bricknell, we could end up with the Phantoms 1, 2, 3 on the top 5 point scorers, which would be insane and a very Phantoms thing to do. As an outside chance, John Dunbar of the Bristol Pitbulls, teammate of Jake Bricknell, is on 94 points. A good weekend for him. Could see him breach 100 points too. So that's it. A very quiet week for league news. Let's have a look at discipline for the last week.
Okay. So on Sunday the 15th of March, Harvey Briggs from the Raiders and Scott Henderson from the Sharks both received 1 point for fighting. Patrick Forsberg from the Lightning had 2 points for unsportsmanlike conduct, and Jordan Spadafor from the Lightning also received 2 points for abuse of an official. However, no incidents have been referred to DOPS this week.
And for those of you that did watch the game last week, you'd have got to see both of those penalties on the Lightning called live in action. Not that I would gloat about such things, because pride cometh before a fall and all that. I don't know if they were trying to blame the refereeing for the 8-3 loss by the Milton Keynes Lightning last week. That was a fun game to watch. So, game review panel. There was just the one review requested in week 11. It was from the Saturday game between Milton Keynes Lightning and Basingstoke Bison. It was requested on the Bison netminder, number 42, Max Wright. They requested DRS review under Rule 51, roughing, period 2, 16:50 in their fixture on the 14th of March. In the aftermath of a goal scored by Milton Keynes, player number 71, Bison netminder Max Wright arose from the ice and delivered a slash to Milton Keynes number 15, not 71, who scored. And for that, he was given a minor penalty. The DRS then alleged that Wright used his blocker to strike the Lightning player, which could have resulted in a 5+ game and supplemental discipline. However, after reviewing the footage, DRS concluded that that Max Wright did not make contact with the blocker part of the glove, but instead the hand. And so no further penalty was required. As such, the DRS outcome is rejected. So I believe that is the Lightning losing one of their free chances for DRS. I think they might actually have to start paying for them if they want any more in the next, this weekend and the next 3-4 weekends of the playoffs, if they go that far. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so did you see the game last Sunday? Phantoms Lightning. If you've got any comments, drop them into the comments below. And if they are family friendly and if we can read them, we'll read them out to you. But again, no swearing. You are live in the not Big Brother. You are live on PhanTV. Well, anyway. Yeah, exactly. In the PhanTV house. That's if you are watching live. If you're watching a recording, leave a comment anyway. And if anything's particularly funny, we'll read it next week in the playoff shows. So, on the subject of playoffs, Amber, what are the groupings?
Okay, so Group A, as it stands, we have Swindon, Leeds, Peterborough and Romford. And in Group B, we have Hull, Sheffield, MK Lightning, and Telford. Now, I believe Swindon are set. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Dan. That won't
Oh.
change. They're in that group.
Well, I think the current one is Group A is Swindon. Yeah, Swindon, Sheffield, Phantoms, Raiders.
Yep.
And then Group B is Seahawks, Knights, Lightning, and Tigers.
Yes.
So that is currently how it stands.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances are that is going to be that is going to be how it's set. If we've got a copy of the table, we can pop up. Yep. So we've got the current league table up there. So at the moment, there are two positions that definitely cannot change, and that's first and eighth. So Wildcats in first, nobody's going to catch them. And Raiders in eighth, they have qualified. They can't be caught, but with the points they have, 51, even if they win both their games, their max points 55, they can't overtake the Tigers. Now, Tigers and Lightning are within 2 points of each other. So it is possible that if Lightning lose both their games and Tigers win one, or at least one, the Tigers could jump up to sixth, but that will not change the outcome of Group B. It'll just change the seeding.
Mm-hmm.
However, we have a fun what if. So, one thing that could change, if Phantoms win both their games in regulation this weekend against Leeds and Hull, and Hull also lose to Solway, Leeds lose to Bristol on Saturday, and if Steel Dogs lose both their games to Swindon and Basingstoke, we could end up with a slightly different table layout. What we could end up with is Wildcats in Group A, Wildcats as top seed, then Leeds, Sheffield, and Romford in Group A. Then in Group B, because Phantoms would then take second place, you would have Phantoms in second. So Phantoms as top seed in Group B, then Hull as the second, Lightning as third, and Tigers in fourth. And both of those groups give me absolute nightmares.
I was going to say, Dan, what would be your preference if you had to pick one group?
Stop now. Stop now. We'll have the playoff groups as they are now. And
just leave it at that.
Phantoms in Group A.
Brilliant.
As it stands at the moment. But yeah, so it could be quite amusing. Phantoms finish the league in second place and end up in a nightmare group of painful death.
Yeah.
So, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. And it wouldn't surprise me if the Phantoms do something like that. We're so unpredictable, you never know. It could happen.
It would be a very Phantoms thing to happen.
If
we win both our games and the Steel Dogs win both of theirs, you'll find the Steel Dogs going to second. We go third, potentially, which would drop us into Group B as well. So there's a whole mess of combinations. Most likely, I think the layout that we have now is going to be more or less the same. We might take fourth. Steel Dogs might drop to fifth. I think Hull staying third is probably most likely. I think Hull second and Leeds third is probably the most likely result from that. I mean, Sheffield only have to win one game this weekend, and everyone stays where they are.
Well,
which would
I suppose we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, and then we've got all the fun of the playoffs.
Absolutely.
So, there you go. So, yeah, if anyone else has got any thoughts on the playoff groupings and how things could end up, please drop a comment below. And again, we will read those out. Yeah.
Okay, so should we now go on? Should we just have a look at the scores from last week?
Yep, sounds good.
So from Sunday the 15th of March, the Phantoms 8, the Lightning 3, Raiders 6, Sharks 3, Bison 4, Wildcats 9, Seahawks 4, and Pitbulls 3, what was an overtime win, and Tigers 2, and the Knights 4. So that's from last week.
Yeah, so 2 pretty emphatic wins. Well, 3, I suppose, really. I mean, Phantoms versus Lightning, obviously a great
Yeah.
result from our perspective. Last week's co-host C might look at that slightly differently.
Yes.
If you're watching, C, hi. Yeah, that was a weird game because to me it just felt like the Lightning imploded.
Bizarre game.
Yeah,
Very bizarre game.
yeah, but
Very interesting though.
definitely interesting and a lot to see. And of course, Cam Huff picking up 2 goals to put himself free and clear at the top of the league record now. That's going to be one for someone else to chase next week. Wildcats putting 9 past the Bison. That was.
That's
Did
good.
the Bison
That's
netminder
impressive.
actually turn up? Who was? I don't know
Poor
who
guy.
they played last week. I'll have to put that in. It would be kind of unfortunate if it was Dean Skins because he used to be a really good netminder. Yeah. Oh, we have a game ongoing tonight. Currently in the first period, it is Lightning 0, Romford 0. And Milton Keynes Lightning have just taken a penalty. Number 7, Josh Kelly, has been called for interference. That is on the NIHL National Division website. The live ticker is going. Let's just see if I can have a look back to see who was the netminder lineups for the Bison. Yeah, it was Dean Skins, number 45, Dean Skins. A player who's been around, wow, from the Bison's EPL days. So a bit of a shock for him, I think.
Yeah.
So that was scores from last week. I think, should we have a look at tomorrow's game against the Hull Seahawks?
Yes.
So quite a few tickets been sold for this game. We don't have the exact number yet, but try and get along. So currently it is 5th versus 2nd. Phantoms 64 points. Hull Seahawks have leapt up to 2nd place with 67, although it's a very tight group at the moment. Head-to-head record at the moment, Phantoms have won 3 of the 5 games. All 3 of their wins were in regulation. The 2 the 2 Seahawks wins were both in one was in overtime, one was in penalty shots. In terms of wins in the last 5, Phantoms have won 3 of the last 5, whereas the Seahawks have won 4. So they are showing slightly better form at the moment. Amber, who's between the pipes?
Okay, I do apologise in advance for pronunciation and names. So for the Seahawks, it is Alex Heiskanen. I think that's correct. Is it, Dan?
It is, yes.
Great. Against our Phantoms, Hayden Levine. Now, our save percentage and league rankings. So Heiskanen is currently first in the league with 92.46%. And Hayden Levine is in third with 91.23%. So he's not that far behind, actually.
No, not at all.
His goals against, well, that's a different kettle of fish. Heiskanen is first in the league with 2.47 and Hayden is 3.96, which is 13th. So there is a bit of a difference there.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, though, Levine is still facing many more shots.
He is.
And also, it's also worth noting that Lavi's goals against average has gone down consistently over the last couple of weeks. So
Yes.
that is improving as the defence. Yeah. Looking now at players out on the ice, top goal scorers for the Seahawks, Emil Svek. If you don't know who the Phantoms' top goal scorer is by now, just why?
Just leave.
Yeah, just go. So top point scorer as well as goal scorer is still Emil Svek. 37 goals, 45 assists for 82 points. Currently puts him 10th in the league. Obviously, Luke is still top of the goals, top of the points. Cam Huff is still top of the goals. Yanni Lakkonen is still top of the assists. Yeah, we've got all these great scorers. We're just not doing it. In terms of penalty minutes, though, it's worth bearing in mind Seahawks actually ship fewer penalty minutes than the Phantoms do. 11.17, so effectively 11 penalty minutes a game. Phantoms 11.92. That's actually gone down from last week. So yeah, it's kind of 11 versus 12. I think we're likely to get probably 4 to 6 penalties each on Saturday. In terms of special teams, Phantoms power play 33.52. That is a 0.5% improvement on last week. They're still second, but still a very effective power play unit. But the Seahawks power play of 27.66%, it's fourth in the league, but still very respectable. That's the kind of number you want to be having. Penalty kill, Seahawks penalty kill is fourth best in the league, 77.33. And the Phantoms penalty kill unit, 67.48. Again, second week running, that has improved. Still dead last. So, in terms of winning, yeah, I think really tomorrow is going to be a case of the Phantoms having to outscore their problems.
Yeah.
Which against Heiskanen is going to be difficult. But given the last time we saw Heiskanen, the Phantoms faced him, it was in Hull, and we beat them 5-2.
So it's doable.
So, yeah, it's quite interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it's 3-2. I think it's also going to be worth noting that Richie Hartman will be back for the first time in some time. Yeah, he could be a bit of a bogeyman. He knows how the Phantoms play. He's trained with them. Whether he can make that, whether he can turn that into something useful, we won't see until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, if anyone's got any score predictions, put them down below. Let's hear them. Amber, have you got any ideas how this will go?
Maybe I think it might go to overtime. As we know, Phantoms love an overtime. Why would you not end your last league game going to overtime at home?
Yeah, because that'll be a late finish.
It will be a really late finish, and it'll be our luck. So I think an overtime win to the Phantoms, and I think Yanni Larkinen is going to get, I don't know how many goals, but I think he's going to get an assist on every single one.
Oh, I like the sound of that. That would be amusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like that prediction. I'm going to go Phantoms 4-2 in regulation. The pattern shows that if we go to overtime, the Seahawks win. We've dragged it to we took it into overtime once before. If it goes to overtime, statistically, it does favour the Seahawks. So I'm hoping Phantoms winning in regulation. But I think as well as Svek, he's the obvious danger man. Johnny Corneal is definitely worth watching
Yes.
for. And everyone's favourite, Bobby Chamberlain. Yeah, I mean, this
I'm
is the
sure he'll
guy
bring
who...
some drama.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, he's always had a thing for beating the Phantoms.
Yeah.
Don't know why. He just seems to enjoy it more than any other team. There we go. Nice little Lego interlude for us. Yeah, so Bobby Chamberlain, I mean, regularly during the games, and then, I mean, the playoff game in the 15-16 season. So the Phantoms were looking to defend the title back to back. Glenn Billing, who was playing for us at the time,
Yes. Mm.
was robbed by Ashley Smith, who made a save he had absolutely no rights on his form to make. And literally, as the game goes straight back down the other end, who scores? Bobby Chamberlain. Very same. But
Oh
then
dear.
maybe not so much this year, but in previous years, he was very prone to losing his head as well.
Mm. Yeah.
But we shall see. So,
Yes.
if there are any comments,
Mm.
let us know down below. But if not, yeah, I think that's our game preview for tomorrow sorted.
Just
Unless
one thing I was going to say about injury updates.
we have no injury updates, as far as I know. Unless someone is going to surprise me.
I believe we have something on here.
Amber.
So 23 Brad Bowering is currently recovering from his surgery. We
Mm-hmm.
wish him a speedy recovery. Number 71 Corey McEwen is still in medical protocols and he will not be returning this weekend. And number 4 Noyes Vescatonis is following medical protocols week to week, but possibly returning this weekend. But obviously, that is not confirmed as of yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, things change. So if we hear anything else, then obviously we will let you know in that coming week.
Mm.
But yeah, that's all we can give at the minute. I'm afraid that's all we know.
That's all we've got. I gotta admit, I think it would be good if we could get Nice back. We need
Yes,
D-men. I mean,
we do.
last week we ran with 3 recognised D-men, and then we had Joe Gretton, who stepped in as D-man. I say stepped in. He's played pretty much all this season on D.
He has.
So let's call him that. He's a D-man now. Well done, Joe.
Yep.
Congratulations on your promotion. And I think Zane McKenzie was playing in defence last week as well, and did a very good job. I've got to say it. I think Joe should seriously consider stepping back into D permanently. I think he's done a really good job.
I think he's had a really good season.
Yeah.
Especially with a lot of injuries.
Yeah. I think, you know what? We've been doing a preview show all season. Let us know in the comments. Do you want to see a review show? Do you fancy a review show at the end of the season where we can give marks out of 10 for the team? If you fancy that idea, drop a line in the comments, and then tell us what you think. And on that fun note, I think that's the game preview. So no interview this week, and this week will be a fairly short show. Amber, would you like to go through the obviously shameless plugs?
Okay. I'm just looking. So we've got the Phantoms end of season awards tickets on sale. The awards night is on Thursday, the 2nd of April, from 7 p.m. This is taking place at the Holiday Inn, Peterborough West at Thorpe Wood. This event is over 16s only. Tickets are £25 but will include food, a disco, and other activities to celebrate on the night. You can buy your tickets through the online shop at shop.gophantoms.co.uk, or you can see Nikki or Ian in the rink shop on game days. Also, check the description of this video for the link to the award voting form. The voting is now open. I don't know when the closing date is for that, unfortunately. Do you know any more on that? No. I don't think it's been published just as of
I
yet.
would imagine it's going to
The
be
playoff
second.
the playoff ticket bundles are now available for season ticket holders only. Season tickets for the 2026 to 2027 period are confirmed. The adult season ticket is $468 to $1,417 for a family, which includes 2 adults and 3 children. Payment options are available, and existing ticket season holders need to email Ian to confirm their renewal and seat location. And anyone who's new who wants to purchase a season ticket needs to fill out the application at gophantoms.co.uk, or again, I'm sure you can pick them up from the shop on game night. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
I don't know if anyone's seen tonight on the fan page, they have released their new warm-up jerseys.
Oh yes. I don't know if you
Yes.
can.
Oh, here's a picture. Yep.
I saw this earlier. I really quite like them. I think the colour
a
scheme
cool
works
idea.
nicely. I love the way that you're going to get all the names of the fan club supporters that are putting into this on the back as well. I think I really like that idea.
It is nice. Yeah,
Of
there's
course,
a
now they put
3-tiered ticket
Luke
system.
Farrer out on the back. Let's hope he doesn't retire at the end of this season. That would be Murphy's Law, because we've seen that happen before. I think it was the 2009-2010 season. A big fuss was made over Lewis Buckman, Jason Buckman's brother, who at the time was the Phantoms captain. He came back, he played one pre-season game and retired.
Oh dear.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, so just having a look at the options there for the Supporters Club warm-up jersey. That colour set is really growing on me. The blue and white, the monotone blue and white, that works really well.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in terms of shameless plugs, I think that is basically all of them.
I think the only other thing, Dan, is about PhanTV will be launching membership soon. So please keep an eye on the channel and the Phantom social media for when we do so. It's in the pipeline. Yeah. It's not finished yet.
Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. So, word from producer Matt on that one is, and I quote, as soon as I pull my finger out. Obviously, this is a family show, so there won't be anything untoward in that. However, your mileage may vary, and if you have other thoughts on that one, that's entirely on you. Right. Well, that's about it. One last plug for tomorrow. Those of you who have the dark blue own and loan jerseys, you can collect those after the final buzzer tomorrow. Make your way down to the bench to collect those. I will be there collecting mine. Yep.
Whose is yours?
I went for AJ Herring.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of appropriate. Sweet. I sponsored his ice time for about 5 or 6 years through the academy. So, when I found out he'd been signed on a full-time basis this season, it was a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I should be looking forward to that one.
Good.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining us. If you've enjoyed the show, obviously I'm Dan. This is Amber. If you haven't enjoyed the show, what are you doing watching it? Seriously. But no, thank you very much for joining us. It's been our pleasure. This is the last preview show of the regular season. So thank you for everyone who's joined us over the year, has watched it change from being a recorded format, which has been filmed in a number of places with differing results, and then now our live show.
Yeah.
And if you've enjoyed that, obviously don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and hit that notification bell. And you can apparently there's loads of comments. Let's just see if we can get some of these up on screen.
I can't see any as of yet. But whilst we see if we can get them, tickets
here we go.
The game. Oh,
I think we're going into overtime.
Oh,
the PhanTV Preview show has gone into overtime. Right, so just waiting for the comments to pop up. Let's run through.
Here we go.
Here we go. Definitely do a review show. See you all tomorrow. That's from Al Flavor. Al Flavor.
Right. You've asked, we will deliver.
Okay, 6-3 to us. One more rendition of Seahawks get battered everywhere they go. DJ Hilfinger. I like that one.
Brilliant.
Oh, Pom Pom.
Nice. Yeah, so see, it's a popular opinion.
Pom Pom sided with you on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else have we got coming up? 5-4 Phantoms.
5-4. Nice.
Yep, regulation win. Thank you, Sarah. I think that is the way forward. I think that is how it's going to happen.
Yeah. It was a great game. They really deserved to lose with it. I'm missing hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
lack of discipline.
Yeah, I think the lack of discipline definitely cost them. I mean, the Phantoms power play unit was really good, so obviously it will cost them. I think Al Flavor is right. Next season will be different for them. Pete Russell is a completely different coach, and he will take no rubbish. We were at the game, so DJ Hilfinger took friends and the kids for the first ever experience of ice hockey. That is fantastic.
Best game.
Fantastic.
Best game to take them to. My 7-year-old daughter actually predicted 8-3. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that, actually. Start running Sorry, producer Matt just mentioned that we should get her in a predictor league. I think we should look at running a PhanTV Preview show predictor league. Again, if anyone's got any thoughts on that one, drop the comments below, and now we're actually picking them up. We'll read them out. I'll Flavor again. Good to see the attendance constantly much higher in the past few weeks. Plenty of new fans. Let's hope this carries on next season. I'll tell you what, at the end of last season, the numbers were up over the 800 mark on the regular, and we were tipping 900, an occasion going over 1,000. This year we've been over 1,000 multiple times, which and not just for the usual MK games. I mean, the MK games have been selling out. MK always bring good base fans. But the home stands have been busier, and demonstrably so. Looking at... So there are team statistics on NIHLnational.com. Average attendance, this has actually been captured now. 972.81 people per week are coming to watch Phantom, and that is up.
Wow.
Yeah. How do you get 0.81 of a person? Hmm. Well, yeah. So there you go. But yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, Pom Pom would also like to see a review show. So there's
Yeah.
some votes in that. I mean, we fancy doing one as well. Um,
Yeah.
I think that could be a lot of fun.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, looking forward for next season, we're going to ask you a question now. What times and days suit you as the audience better for the preview show? Is a Friday night good? Is a couple of hours before the game good? Is something else completely different better for you?
Mm.
Again, drop us a line, let us know.
Yeah.
We're on Twitter as well. You can tweet us at PhanTV Studio, or put your comments in here. But yeah, definitely let us know, and we'll give you a shout on when the review show will be, as soon as possible. Oh, Pom Pom. Okay, right. The gauntlet has been thrown down. The Predictor League is going to happen. I don't know who's going to run it, but someone will run it. It'll be
Someone will
one.
do it.
Yeah, it'll be one of us. A quick spreadsheet, and yeah, so we'll do that. We'll run that next season. We'll have to come up with a prize as well.
Oh,
We'll have-
yeah. We're taking it very seriously.
yeah, that'd be fun. Right, quick note. Apparently, there are possibly as few as 150 tickets left available for tomorrow's game. Pom Pom,
Yeah.
liking the Friday night previews.
Friday night.
That's a good one. Yeah,
Okay.
Friday nights could be a regular thing. Okay, right. Any more comments quickly? No. Okay, so we're kind of running low on the comments. We've got some score predictions. I like this. We've got some good feedback for next
We
season's
have.
shows as well. The review
And if
show.
there's anything in particular you want to see, let us know.
Yes.
Anything you
Um,
want to see.
you know what? Come see us at the game as well. We'll be there
Yeah.
tomorrow night. Pop along, just tap us on the shoulder. If you do that to me and I jump, I apologise if I cover anyone in tea. It's not deliberate. Yep. Yeah. So coming up also, I mean, Amber did mention earlier we are going to be looking at offering memberships. We need to work out exactly what format that's going to take
Mm.
in terms of prices, but obviously we're going to try and do something. And even if you don't become a member, hit the subscribe button and you'll know when we release our match night interviews, the highlight packages, the preview show, the review show, the review show. Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get a review show done ready for when the Phantoms have done their last one. Another vote for a Friday night.
Friday night. Mm.
Friday night special.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to start previewing both weekend games if that's going to be the case. Apologies to anyone who's looking for a preview of the Leeds game on Sunday. That's on me. I forgot to write the stats for it. Chances are the starting netminder for the Leeds Knights will be Sam Gospel. He is the best British netminder in the league. Currently second in goals against and save percentage. Currently in the low 92%. I have noticed he's a little bit weak glove side high. So try and shoot over the top of the left shoulder if you can. Not that anyone watching, unless any of the players are watching, which would be unlikely. But if you are, pop a comment in. Yeah, if you are watching and aren't practicing, naughty. But drop a comment. Drop a comment in below and tell us what your shirt number is as well, so we can give you a shout out. But yes, I mean Sam Gospel is by far and away their best player. In terms of the scorers, so the top point scorer for Leeds currently is quite a way down the list. It's Owen Sobchak still, and he's not even had a full season with them. He's played a total of 49 games this season, 20 goals, 50 assists for 70 points. After that is Kieran Brown, who's had quite a quiet season. He's only played 35 games for the Knights this year. Played 40 games, 35 goals, 32 assists, 67 points in 40 games. So he's well over a point per game, which is good. And in terms of the goalies, Sam Gospel, best British netminder. He's played 50 of 52 games so far. He's had 1,653 shots against him, which is quite impressive. In terms of shots against, he is 5th in the league. And what is really quite insane, Hayden Levine has faced 2,300 shots this season. I've got to be honest, if Hayden is not in the National Division All-Star team this year, I know he doesn't have the best save percentage. He doesn't have the best goals against average either. But he has faced more shots than anyone else. And I defy any other netminder facing that many shots to still be as consistently good as he's been.
And is he still? Is it still true that he's played every game, or did Will Bray start the other week?
Will Bray has had one start, and he did really well.
He did.
We've had one comment come in from JDA 2919. I don't know if we can get this one up on screen. If the playoff groups stay the same as they are at the moment, who do you guys think will make the Final Four this year?
Honestly,
that is a tough one. Yeah. I think Hull for definite.
I think Swindon.
I think Swindon will, but I don't think Swindon will be top of the group.
MK's always an underdog.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. I think it's going to be Hull and Leeds.
Yeah, I would say Hull and Leeds.
Group B. Although the Lightning, if they get their act together, I think they could make a serious run.
I do.
I have a horrible feeling.
Don't say it.
I'm going to say it. I am going to say it. As the groups stand at the moment, I think it's going to be Swindon, Sheffield, Hull, and Milton Keynes.
No.
Make the Final Four. Yeah.
Oh,
I think we might miss out by a point. I'll tell you what, Swindon, Peterborough, Milton Keynes, and Hull in the Final Four would be incredible.
It would.
If Swindon go through top of the group, which is likely, I think you would see Swindon playing Hull in the first semi-final. Swindon playing Milton Keynes in the first semi-final. Peterborough, Hull in the second semi-final.
Lovely, yeah.
And that could be interesting because the last time we played Hull at Coventry, they won in overtime. I'm not sure that comment should have quite gone up. Axman Andy, MKL have poor away games. Yeah, so MKL have poor away games. Yeah, that's well known. The Lightning fans have mentioned that a lot as well. But I think Sunday was a bit more than just a poor away game for them. That was proper implosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Amber, who do you think is going to make the Final Four? If the groups stay as they are now.
Oh, Um, Hull, Sheffield,
Yeah.
Swindon, and Peterborough.
Yeah. You know what I
Mm.
could see that would be amusing?
MK can let themselves down massively when they. Sometimes they just.
Implode.
They do. They lose sight of the game, and there's no coming back from it. So that's why I'm saying them aren't going to make the four. But anything is possible.
Do you think Pete Russell will take over coaching early? Could you see Pete Russell coming in and coaching? Because there's player eligibility. So there are player eligibility rules for players. There's some exemptions for netminders if
Yeah,
they've been injured. But there's no eligibility for coaches.
maybe then.
So in theory, Pete Russell could go into Milton
Could.
Keynes tonight
Yeah.
and start training them
Mm,
and start battering the away form out of them.
true.
Now, we've seen
And that
what
would
happens
change
when
things.
that just throws everything out the window.
It does. Mm.
Yeah, Pom Pom, that'll make for some good games. It's going to make for some very interesting games. I'll tell you what I could see happening. I'm going to go with another completely random one. So, say the playoff groups are as they are at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've got Swindon, Sheffield, Peterborough, and Romford in Group A, Hull, Leeds, MKL, and Telford.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Sheffield winning Group A,
Yeah.
Peterborough going second.
Yeah.
I say that Slava has got a very good run in terms of
Mm,
getting teams to Coventry. How many times have we been there with Slava in charge?
very true. Mm,
14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 18, although arguably we probably shouldn't have done because we were terrible when we got there. 19, 20, I think we didn't make it. What was the first year of the National Division? Because we won the NIHL Cup and then promptly failed to qualify for Coventry. 21, 22. So we were knocked out by, yeah, because 2021 didn't happen. That was COVID.
mm,
21, 22, that was the first year of the National Division. We won the National
mm.
Division Cup and then were promptly knocked out by Romford, who did make it. 22, 23, can't remember. I think we've made it kind of 7 out of 10 years,
Mm.
which is a hell of a record, and I think that will
Yeah.
continue.
Well,
So
let's hope.
I could see Sheffield winning the group.
Mm-hmm.
Brady Parker is a very good netminder.
Yeah.
Swindon, I think, might have run out of gas when it comes to the playoffs. Romford are a wild card, especially with Sean Easton now confirmed. That could be a bit of a morale boost for them.
Mm.
In terms of Group B, I think Hull are going to win Group B if everything as it is.
Yeah.
If MKL sort out the discipline problems, I could see them going second. She'd have Sheffield MK in the first semi-final, Peterborough Hull in the second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pom Pom is right as well. I don't know if we can get that one up on screen. Romford haven't been playing bad lately. Could they sneak by? Yeah, absolutely. They're a wild card team, and I think they could sneak through.
Mm.
they could end up doing the wild card thing, because they made it to playoff finals before and then won their semi-final. Ended up in the final and got absolutely hammered by Leeds.
I think at this point anything can happen.
Yeah, this is probably genuinely the most weird and wonderful playoffs we've seen for a few years.
Mm.
It's also the one where there's the least predictability in trying to make predictions. So yeah, that'll be fun. If we play for 60 minutes a game, we can do it. So long as we don't go into overtime and stop playing after 60 minutes, that yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, play until the final buzzer. But yeah. Yeah, so DJ Hilfinger, yeah, playing for 60 minutes. I mean, it's obvious, yeah. Play for 65 if needed. And another 10 minutes for the penalty shots. But that's how we've won before. That's how we've beaten Leeds a couple of times. Oh, sorry, quick update. Sorry, the playoff final, the actual playoff final on the Sunday will not be decided by penalties this year. It will be continuous periods of overtime until eventually someone scores. If that fails, it'll be a sack race on alternate Sundays until eventually a winner is crowned. Well, sorry, producer Matt just said, and possibly a drinking game. For anyone that goes to Coventry, you'll know that that is a giant drinking game.
That is it. That is what the weekend's about.
Okay, any more comments? Last call for comments. I need a bell at this point I can ring. Last orders. Time, please, gentlemen. There you go.
Yes, ring the notification bell.
That will do. Right.
Cool.
Last orders. There's always one more.
Did Leeds ask for that rule change? Oh, dear.
So I mean, as long as we start playing from the off and not go 2 or 3 down in the first periods. You know what? No, either way.
That's how.
So DJ Hilfing has just popped in with that comment. No, I think you're right in both ways. Play for the full 60 minutes. Yes, I mean, you can't take your foot off. I believe it's going to be 3-on-3 for the but just rolling continual 3-on-3 for I don't know if they can do 5 minutes or 20 minutes. But yeah, either way, it could be very interesting. Yeah. You know, this is going really quite well. I mean, it's been an hour now, and it hasn't felt like an hour.
No, it hasn't, actually. Time has flown by.
Yeah. Especially as we're getting comments coming in as well.
Absolutely. This has been our busiest time.
Okay, so that's another good reason for sticking to Fridays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Right then. We'll quickly run away then before anyone else gets any more comments in, and guarantee someone will. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. You've all made it quite a pleasure for us. I'm Dan. This is Amber.
I'm Amber.
And again, yep, we're not other people. Yeah, feel free to hit the like, the subscribe, hit the notification bell. We will keep you up to date with our post-game highlights, our player interviews, and the preview show. There we go. And again, if you've
fantastic, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, that's it. Good night.
Good night.